Hello, dear students. How are you all? So, once again, we are here for Vocabulary Capsule, and in this class, we try to discuss some important vocabulary, whether they are phrasal verbs or synonyms, antonyms, or idioms and phrases. The target is to memorize, to mug up actually. I'm using this term to mug up because in examination it is very important that you recall every word that has been asked in the examination. So not just comprehending those words, you need to mug up. Okay, just memorize these words very hard so that you may recall them during exams, within the blink of eyes. So let's start the vocabulary capsule for SSC, CGL, CHSL, and CBO. So in today's class, we are going to discuss some very important idioms and phrases. So the first idiom is the green-eyed monster. The green-eyed monster. So the first idiom is the green-eyed monster. Now, what is the meaning of green-eyed monster? First is anger. Second option, hatred. Third option is envy. And fourth option is jealousy. So the word green-eyed monster, the phrase idiom green-eyed monster means jealousy. Okay, so green-eyed monster, it means jealousy. Okay, so the right answer is jealousy. Okay, let's see the next idiom. To fight tooth and nail. To fight tooth and nail. To fight tooth and nail. What does this idiom mean? The first option is to fight a losing battle. Second is to oppose resolutely. Third, to have a physical fight. And fourth, to lodge a formal protest. What is the meaning of to fight tooth and nail? What is the meaning of to fight tooth and nail? To fight tooth and nail means to oppose resolutely. Okay, to fight tooth and nail means to oppose resolutely. When you use this idiom tooth and nail, it means that you are trying hard. You are trying actually very hard to resist. Okay, you are using all your weapon, all your strength to oppose someone, to fight someone. Okay, so to fight tooth and nail means to oppose resolutely. And one more thing, often this question has been asked in examination in a spelling error section. You cannot use to fight with tooth and nail. Okay, so with any idiom, use of preposition is considered wrong. So you cannot use to fight with tooth and nail. So both the things you have to remember, that to fight tooth and nail, what is the meaning of this idiom and what is the grammatical aspect of this idiom. Okay, let's see the third idiom. At one's wit's end. At one's wit's end. What is the meaning of this idiom? At one's wit's end. At one's wit's end. First option is to understand thoroughly. Second is to be puzzled. Third is to be a stupid person. And fourth is to behave irrationally. To behave irrationally. So the right answer is to be puzzled. Okay. At wit's end means to be puzzled. At one's wit's end is to be puzzled. Okay. Next. The clerk turned a deaf ear to his officer's advice. So here the idiom is turn a deaf ear. Turn a deaf ear. This is the idiom. Turn a deaf ear. This is the idiom. Turn a deaf ear. What is the meaning of to turn a deaf ear? To turn a deaf ear. First option is disputed. Second option is paid attention to. Third is disregard. And fourth is acknowledge gratefully. Acknowledge gratefully. So what is the meaning of turn a deaf ear? Turn a deaf ear, the correct answer is disregard. It also means to ignore, to avoid, or to ignore. Okay, when we avoid something, when we ignore something, when we disregard something, we say that I have turned the deaf ear. He had turned the deaf ear. Okay, so the meaning is disregard or to avoid or to ignore. Let's see the next idiom. The next idiom is he expects his subordinates to be always at his beck and call. At his beck and call. What does this idiom means? At his beck and call. First is at rest, second is at work, third is at his disposal, and fourth is at their desk. So what is the meaning? Okay, so the correct answer is at his disposal. In easy words, you can see always ready to obey somebody's order. Always ready to obey. Always ready to obey someone's order. Okay, one who is always ready to obey someone's order is is said to be at his beck and call. Okay. Now the next idiom is in the long run. In the long run. What does this idiom means? In the long run, permanently, universally, occasionally, and ultimately. Ultimately. In the long run. In the long run means ultimately, or you can say finally. Finally. Or you can say at the end. At the end. Okay. So these are three meanings: ultimately, finally, or at the end. So the meaning of in the long run is ultimately. Okay. Let's see the next idiom. If you are in the good books of the boss, you are sure to rise quickly. If you are in the good books of the boss, you are sure to rise quickly. So what does in the good books means? In the good books means in favor with the boss. Okay, in favor with the boss. If you are in the good books with someone, it means you are in favor of that guy. Okay, so here in favor with the boss. Actually, the meaning of in the good books is in the favor with. Okay, here we have used the term boss. That's why boss has been added here. But in the books, in the good books with someone means in a friendly relation with someone. Okay. Next is the population of our country is increasing by leaps and bounds. The country in our population is increasing by leaps and bounds. So it by leaps and bounds means very quickly. Leaps and bounds means very quickly. When something increases very fast, when something increases very quickly, we say that it has been increasing by leaps and bounds. Okay. Now the next one is to weigh up the pros and cons is to weigh up the pros and cons. What does the idiom pros and cons mean? Pros and cons means to consider all facts like positive as well as negative aspects of something. Okay, so pros and cons means both the positive and the negative aspect of something. Okay, consider all the aspects means pros and cons. Right? The last idiom for the day. My close friend got the sack from his first job recently. My close friend got the sack from his first job recently. What does got the sack mean? Resigned, got rid of, was demoted, or was dismissed. So got the sack means to be dismissed. When someone is dismissed from his job, he is said to be dismissed from. Okay, so got the sack means was dismissed from. So these were 10 idioms which are very important. So try to use these phrasal verbs in your examples and try to keep them on the tip of your tongue so that you may recall them when you go for the examination, right? So these are very important idioms and phrases. Every day at 2:20 we bring 10 words at least for you, because I know it is not possible to learn more than 10 or 15 words a day. So make your target that every day you have to learn 10 new words, whether the words are synonyms or antonyms, or they are idioms or phrases, or they are one word substitution, whatever they are, but you have to learn at least 10 words every day. Okay, so see you tomorrow at 8 a.m. I have 3 sessions every day. First session 8 a.m. The morning session, and second 1 p.m. the afternoon session, and 2:20 p.m. the vocabulary session. So every day I take 3 sessions, right? So tomorrow at 8 a.m. we'll discuss some important questions. See you. Till then, goodbye.